8 days. 8 days. This is it, guys. So this is what people were talking about on the previous stream about you can get these essentially for free. Well, you can get one of them for free. So I guess that's a good thing. So if I have this is a good thing, because if I have really bad luck on these pulls, then I can rely on this. Plus the fact that I should be able to craft 3 triple Rs, 3 Genesis triple Rs. And Angelica is a rank award too, so... But I don't know when that will be. I guess that's gonna be... the second half of the month? I guess? But supposedly, we're entering a new era of the game where Liberators will start dominating ranked play. That remains to be seen in Global. We'll see if that actually happens. I mean, it could be that people just continue to play the decks that they're playing now, you know, because I feel like it's... Well, Blau's already nerfed, Basura Kaiser's already nerfed, so... starting out, so it's already going to be a little bit different from how it was. Reggie's now nerfed, even though I don't really think Reggie needed to be nerfed, just because we didn't see it enough on rank to justify that change. But this is really good because now it makes it relatively easy to build Genesis, I guess, but I think you still need a lot of key cards to the deck. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the pack opening. I don't want to spend way too much time on this stream just talking about it. Let's just go ahead and open these packs. Alright, let's start with the one-time pay gem. So there is a deck support one if you needed like Chamomile or some older cards. Then I saw the Samurai card for Asura Kaiser. So what it says, so this is the one that if you need like Ganso or something, I don't think that's really that important for like Genesis. Isn't Reggie just a better Neo Nectar deck? Reggie better? Just I don't understand how Reggie's like a Neo Nectar deck. It's not like Neo Nectar at all because the playstyle is completely different. You can't really build up the board for free. All right, so. Reggie, no, it's not. I mean, if you're comparing Reggie to Elvira, that's comparing like 2 different cards. That doesn't equal like 2 different clans. I guess I'll do the packs first. Let's just get going here. Everybody's saying Liberators is so good. I guess. I mean, we'll see. Everyone's talking about Ganslot Zenit, saying that he's really, really good. Okay, there's Camille. Ezel Scissors right there. There we go. Gold's coming in just like that. Ezel Scissors. I guess the card that I don't care to pull in this set would be the Eradicator Break Ride and Immortal Asura Kaiser. Those are the 2 that I probably don't really care about here. I think I'd rather pull Tempest Bolt than Immortal Asura Kaiser. Oh, there's Ordained Owl, and there's that one Security Jewel Knight thing. I forgot the name. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. This is so much better than last month. Last month was Blue Star. Oh, surprise Tempest Bolt. And it Twin Ignition? What? I was just talking about how I didn't really want those cards. Alright, well, Tempest Bolt, this is a pretty good deck. If I can play the whole completed deck, then I'll try it out. I'll try it on the rental period, but I don't really care too much about those Eradicators. Alright, that's the first set of 10. We got 2 Camille's in that. It's actually surprising. So this is a pretty good backup Jewel Knight. If you don't have, what's her name? Julia? If you don't have Julia, you can run this. Or if you don't have Salome, you can also run this. But I think Ashley is very, very important. And then, obviously, Ashley Reverse is very good. So, Grand Ezel Scissors, this would be good. I don't know if I'll run it in Liberators. I guess you could run it as at one copy. But I don't know if it's really that necessary. I mean, we'll see. It depends on how prominent Link Joker continues to be. Because Brilliant Strike marks the counter to Link Joker. This is the time where the decks that are designed to fight back against Link Joker start showing up. So they just start bringing out cards that have the ability to, you know, there's promo cards in this set that allow you to literally just counterblast one to unlock a locked unit. So that's like a super hard counter. Alright, Ignition Dragon. Counterblast 1 to have the Vanguard get 10,000, retire 2 of the opponent's back row at random with priority to back row. So what does that mean? Does that mean if they don't have back row, does it blow up front row? It just says retire 2 of your opponent's back row rear guards at random with priority to the back row. If it's only back row, then why would it even have priority to the back row? That indicates to me that it can probably retire front row if they don't have a back row, or if they only have like one back row. If that's the case, that's actually pretty good. Then if your opponent has 1 or less rear guards, countercharge 1. During your turn, if you have more, that's this is not a bad break ride. It's counterblast 1, so it's kind of hard to justify running with the older Narukami cards like Gauntlet Buster and that sort of thing. I mean, it would work with Gauntlet Buster, actually, because his auto effect will trigger, and he'll get, like, 2 criticals, so that's actually not bad. But if you don't have this, if you don't pull this today, it's not a big deal. I feel like this is the Eradicator break ride that's often forgotten. I think Vowing Sword is a lot more memorable, just because he is related to the reverse unit. And it was also the first one. It was also a trial deck card, so it was available for to a lot of people, basically. And then Tempest Bolt, obviously, is the backup to Ignition, just because Tempest Bolt wants the entire board to be nuked, or you have a bunch of locked units and your opponent has a full field. So again, it's like a hard counter to Link Joker. But that was a pretty good first set of 10. Okay, this is good. This is making up for last month, basically. What? Miranda, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Bring the Jewel Knights here. Let's go. We got golds last time. Let's get royals this time. Okay, there's Ezel's lion. That's his pet lion. It's a pet lion. He doesn't have a pet cat, he has a pet lion. That's how Chad Ezel is. Oh, wow, another one. Another lightning bolt, man. Oh, there's a Paladin, okay. Minerva, okay. I wasn't expecting that, alright. Alright, we got it, boys, we got it. Now all I need is, like, what, 3 more? Or 2 more, and I can get the last one from the event. Hesperus. Okay, that's good. Need those. I'm gonna need some Jupiters. I'm gonna need some Apple Witch Ciders. Double Minerva. What? What? Oh, that's because she's here, guys. Oh, man, that's why. Here we go. This is it. Double Minerva in the second set of 10. What is going on here? All right. And that one, what's her name? It's not Hesperus. Goddess of Flowers, something. I forget the name. Persephone. Persephone. See, I got it. I still remember. Let's see if I was right. Persephone. See? So this card, what does this do? Soul Blast 6, look at 3 cards from the top of the deck, add a card to your hand, put the rest on the top of the deck. So this is kind of like Magus. It's kind of like Magus from OTT. When placed, put 3 cards with the same card name as one of your rear guards with priority to the drop zone cards from the drop zone and deck into the soul. So this is, that Vanguard effect is pretty good. I wish it was a main phase effect though, instead of when placed, because I feel like this would be a lot better if it was main phase. Like if you had to counterblast 1 to put 3 cards with the same. The main reason why is because in late game, if you have to use this, it's more likely to be able to do its effect later in the game rather than if you had to ride this card. But if you break ride into this, then the on-place effect is still very good at stacking the soul, because then it sets up for the Soul Blast 6. It basically gives you 3. But if the thing is, if you're break riding on Angelica with this card, you're Soul Blasting 3 for Angelica's effect, and then you do her to refund that. So you essentially add 2 cards to your hand for free when you break ride on top of Angelica, which is not too bad, but you would still need like an additional 3 soul to do her effect. So you still need like 6 soul at the time of doing the break ride, because you'd Soul Blast 3, then refund 3 with her effect, and then you still have the 6 soul. So not too bad. That's actually a pretty decent card. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul charge 1 to get, okay, and then it has that effect as well. And then of course, Paladin. This card is the card. This card is probably the main one that is going. This, along with Ganslot Zenith, is what is going to propel Liberators back into the spotlight. I feel like it's those 2 cards, because Ganslot Zenith alone, yes, it's very good, but you know, Liberators would still have a resource management issue. Like, you wouldn't be able to spam Blastoise Liberator's effect not nearly enough to get the full benefit of being able to superior call him to the field all the time. So Paladin just really helps it a lot. So definitely that's a card that, if you're playing Liberators, you're going to want 4 of these. Like, that's a really, really important card to have. And then White Lion for Ezel. Basically a self-damager for Ezel. You have to have a Vanguard with Ezel in the name in order to actually do the effect, so keep that in mind. So you can't tech this into any random hodgepodge Gold Paladin deck. It has to be an Ezel deck, ideally. Alright, then Miranda. Miranda's really good. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard. So she's basically unchanged. The only new effect that she has, I don't remember the look at 3 and add a card to your hand from the original game. I think that's... I thought you had to superior call something, but I could be wrong. I kind of remember how it used to work. It's been so long ago, so I don't really remember. And right off the bat, 2 Minervas. That's huge. Just Soul Blast 3, Counterblast 1, discard 2 cards from your hand stand. That's going to draw 2. So pretty standard restand. It's a very, very basic restand effect, but it's still really good. The plus 5k on the restand is really good. So there we go, guys. I got 2 Minervas. And we've only opened 20 packs, so that's really good news, because Angelica is a rank reward, and we have this Genesis campaign thing going on, so feeling pretty good about these pulls right now. Definitely a lot better than last month. If you watched my pack openings from last month, it was very, very, very disappointing. Oh wow, triple R again. What? Here comes Angelica, guys. Come on, Angelica, let's go. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Like, this is, I think that's a Liberator. I assume that's some kind of Liberator thing. It's gold Paladin looking. I don't know what that is. It might be the Sanctuary of Light support card, but I highly doubt it. Another Tempest Bolt. So now we have 2 Minervas and 2 Tempest Bolts. And those, along with Zenith, were the primary 3 anti-Link Joker units that showed up in this set, along with Grand Ezel Scissors. Another Ezel Lion, too. Oh, the unlocker for golds? Okay. Oh, there's Sanctuary of Light. Now, that's a very good budget Royal Paladin deck. That's relatively easy to build. Some more Sanctuary of Light. There's the grade 2. Another Ezel Lion. Wow, okay. I feel like, if anything, I probably should have farmed up a bit more gold Paladin. I should have at least got to like 200 crystals. I only have 130 crystals on golds, so I won't be able to craft more than one triple R. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna play both decks though during the rental, and there's my first 12k for Dauntless. Second Ballin, so that's good. As long as I get 4 of those, I think I'm fine. I can craft the one Zenith and use the other 3. But here's Tempest Bolt. A lot of people don't think much of Tempest Bolt. I don't know. I feel like if you have to go into him early, the opponent will be a little bit hesitant to try to rush you down. But at the same time, it's an interesting double-edged sword for the opponent, because if they don't call down rear guards and you have this guy on the field, this guy's going to be relatively strong. So it'll be relatively easy for him to hit over a defensive trigger. So you can potentially push 2 damage to their Vanguard every turn, as long as he's on the field and they're not having a full field. If they go full field, then, you know, you're just going to get rid of all their stuff. So it works out. I think, yeah, okay, so this is the when placed, unlock 1, and it's a Royal Paladin. This is a Royal Paladin card. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. I remember I had the Seal Dragon Anti-Link Joker card. I had the Murakumo Fox, which was a grade 1 that has the when placed, unlock 1 of the locked cards. I don't remember this. I guess I never had this card. So I got 3 lions now, first Sanctuary of Light, and Dominant Drive Dragon. So DDD, and then we need to pull that DDR. 2 of those, 2 Tempest Bolts. So this is going relatively well, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is very good. I'm liking Brilliant Strike a lot more than Catastrophic Outbreak. Wow. Okay, we've opened 30 packs. This is the 4th purple. 4th purple. Apple Witch Cider, that's good. We need 3 more. Another Camille. And it's an SP. Oh, an SP Miranda. Whoa. Now I just need those Ashy reverses. Wow. Very nice. SP Minerva. Oh man, I hope I can pull an SP Minerva. But only 1 Dauntless. Okay, there's another Cider. Hesperus, that's my 2nd one, I believe. Jupiter, first one. 2 SP Minervas, wow. 2 Dominant, wow, I'm getting a lot of doubles. Getting a lot of doubles on this one. Another one of those Royal Paladin unlock things. Ordain Owl in rare form. Alright, so SP Miranda. This card is memorable. I only ever had 3 of this card back in the day. I never had a playset. And it was a double R in the physical card game. But definitely good. And then SP Camille. Alright, so I'm probably going to run this at a 1 copy. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think Salome is still really, really good just because of that inherent critical. From 0 to 2, we got 1 of these now. 2 of those, and then 2 of this. 3 regular Ordains and 1 rare. 2 rare. Or 2 SP rare. And then we have, what, 3 Hesperus now? Oh, 3 Hesperus, alright. Making good progress here. And we do have, so far, what, 1 Ezel... Oh, what? Wow, okay, okay. Keep those purples coming. Oh man, are we gonna get 2 in this one? What? Oh, Miranda again? And another ignition. That's my... Is that my second ignition? I think it's my second one. It's either my... I don't think I pulled a third one. Oh yeah, I think I have 2 Tempest Bolts and now I have 2 of this guy. Wow, okay, I guess I do have the ability to play Eradicators this month. Wasn't really planning on it, but I guess I have to now, right? There's that one Eradicator that's actually one of the better cards in this set for them. Paladin number 3. Another Jupiter, that's good. Because I think you do want to run like 2 of her, maybe even 3. I think, is this my, yeah, my second one. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's one way. That's definitely a really interesting way to look at things. I had such bad luck, guys. So those who did not watch the stream yesterday, I had some of the worst matches I've ever shown on stream. Like, pretty much, there was a ton of Aquaforce opponents, and every time I would attack somebody, every time I would attack someone, they would check a draw trigger against me. And then, like, I would either... And then when they would attack me, I would never get a trigger. I think I would rarely get a trigger. Or if sometimes when I attack, I would, like, whiff heal. Or they'd attack me and I'd whiff heal. Like, if their first attack to me, I'd just straight up whiff heal. Wow. 2 Persephone, 3 Paladin. Alright, 2 Jupiter. What is this? This guy is Deadly Eradicator. When your grade 3 Vanguard is placed, put this unit into your soul to retire one of your opponent's front row rear guards. I feel like this is actually a pretty good addition to the Vowing Saber Reverse deck, so I'm probably going to try this out in Vowing Saber Reverse. And we now have 3 Mirandas because of that SP on the previous set. Oh, man. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's the, is that the Narukami? That's the Narukami thing that unlocks, right? I think so. Another Camille. We've seen a lot of Camille's and no Ashley Reverse. But I'll take those Mirandas, so... Doesn't really matter to me. As long as we're getting the triple R's, as long as we're getting the triple R circles, everything is fine. Persephone number 3 or 4? Alright, so this one's gotta have the triple R. On the very last card, Dauntless Dominant Dragon Reverse. There we go. Dauntless Dominant Dragon Reverse. Lock a rear guard to get the following ability. Man, they buffed him. He used to be Counterblast 1 and lock a rear guard. Now it's literally just lock a rear guard and then just randomly YOLO and kill things? What? When your opponent's rear guard is retired, wow, let's do it. This card is actually really nice. I want to definitely try this deck out. I feel like this is the proper way to play Kogero. Like, Kogero is supposed to retire the opponent's rear guards. Overlord doesn't do that. Overlord just stands, and stands. That's all it does. This deck is all about nuking the opponent's board. So really, the only hard counter to this would be Garmor in the Liberator deck. Everyone else just basically gets destroyed. Their field just, they can't do anything about it. Their field just dies. So not a bad card at all. I definitely am looking forward to playing that, at least during the rental period, if I can't finish the deck. When place unlocks, so this is Gravity Bolts. That's the Narukami one, and I think we have three Persephone. Okay, and 3 Camille's. So with the SP, we now have a playset of Camille's. Oh, the combo breaker. Oh. Alright, hopefully we can pull a bunch of Apple Witch Ciders, though, because I want to start accumulating orbs from the Genesis double Rs, because I only have like 500 something right now, and to craft 3, I would need 600. This is pretty dry. We're at 7 out of 10 and we haven't really pulled any double R's except that one. There we go. Gravity Bolt. Okay. Not too eventful. Only 2 double R's. One of them is I probably won't even bother playing. But the Sanctuary Light one, I will use that. Alright, there's my 4th Hesperus, so I believe that's a playset. Should be. Oh, triple R. Here we go. Come on, Angelica. I'll take a Dauntless or an Ashy reverse, though. Oh, Angelica. Okay, I called it right on the first attempt. And it's an SP, too. That's nice. Oh, there's a new one. That's the grade 2 Ezel Lion. So that's something I haven't seen yet. I don't think there's any Nova Grappler double Rs in this set. I believe all the Samurai cards are rare. And then Immortal Surakaku is really the only triple R. So there's very few Nova Grappler, which is good. Oh, there's the Seal Dragon unlock card. It's an SP. Nice. Alright, so we got the first Angelica, and it's an SP. Now I just need that Minerva SP. And then this will have been the best set opening in a long time. SP Seal Dragon. This guy's actually not bad. This is because it gains critical. It's pretty good. The opponent has 2 or more grade 2 rare cards, it gets critical. So the idea is you would use Corduroy or the Break Ride effect to blow up their grade 1s in the back row, and then that would superior call grade 2s. Hopefully, superior calls grade 2s into the back row, then negates their effects. So then he would have critical. So not a bad card. It's worth running. If you want to play Seal Dragons in the current meta, I would definitely run at least one of this, if not, maybe even, you know, run it in place of Blockade. Although Blockade can still sometimes just steal games, so it's worth running at 1. Maybe if you're missing Infernos, you can run this in play as a substitute. But it's a decent card. I mean, it literally has the Counterblast or when plays unlock a lock card, and it works on a rearguard circle too. So, and then there's the Lion. This is the grade 2 self damager. So, it'll be interesting to see the Grand Ezel Scissors deck in action, because I haven't seen that deck in play in like a really, really long time. See if we can get... No? Well, this is 10. So, I mean, this is sub 10. This is like an 8-pack pull here. Another lion. Hesperus rare, or SP. I can deconstruct that for pieces if I'm low on pieces. Because I know Genesis, I've had to craft a lot of my Genesis cards, so I don't have a lot of pieces. Alright, so now we have to start using up the gems. So that was like 98 packs. Oh no, that was 88 packs so far. 89. And tomorrow we get 10 more. So I'm surprised they only gave us 5 today and they give us 10 tomorrow. I kind of thought it was going to be the other way around. Alright, come on. Let's get another Minerva or Angelica. Oh, SP Tempest Bolt. Okay, that's 3 Tempest Bolts now. So I definitely am going to be trying that deck out. This is for the next couple days, this is where I expect the most diversity in ranked play because of the rental system. Honestly, there's no reason for people to still be running the plain boring decks that they've been running last month. Like, they should be playing rental decks if they don't have any. If they didn't even open any packs, they might as well just play the rental deck, assuming they have the materials. Another Ignition, so we're definitely gonna have to play this new Eradicator deck. The only thing, Genesis Exchange event is you can only get. Wait, you can only get the old cards? Yeah, but I mean, for me, like if I exchange for the old cards, it'll give me the materials because I think I've got playsets of everything. So it still rewards the people who actually invested in the clan from the start. So that's good. So 3 Ignition and 1 of this, and I have 2 of the non-SB. So now we have 3 Tempest Bolt. We have 3 of each. We can basically run the deck now. And my second one of this, I do need more of this guy though. Nishant, so this is a random Kagero card that it's the Libra clone. Kind of late for that card though. You know, there's a card that's missing. You know what card released? Here's a trivia question for those that really remember Brilliant Strike. What very famous common card that released in Brilliant Strike saw play all the way throughout Legion, even into the early parts of Stride? It was a card that came out in Brilliant Strike, and that card is not in Vanguard 0 as of yet. Meaning it is omitted from Brilliant Strike, but it existed in the original Brilliant Strike. So, who here knows what common card, I'm not going to reveal what clan it's from, but it was a card that released in Brilliant Strike, and ever since its launch, it was seen play at 2 or more copies, all the way through Legion, all the way into the Season 1 of Stride. I'll say that, because I think after that, I mean, technically it still saw play during Stride, but it kind of died off at that point. It's a very famous grade 1. I'll give you guys that. Swarmy? What is that? What's Swarmy? Swarmy is not right. That's not right. If that's what I'm thinking it is, if you're thinking of a Jewel Knight, that's not it. It's not a Jewel Knight. Okay, I guess you guys don't know. Sword Me. No, it's... Sword Me isn't Sword Me. Sword Me is a Legion card. No, that card did not release at Brilliant Strike. The card I'm talking about came out in set 14 Brilliant Strike of OG Vanguard. And it was a grade 1 common. It's not a promo. It was in the set. Alright. After this set of 10, I'll reveal it. Because I was surprised to learn that it's not in this set. I expected it to be in this set, and then when I found out that it's not, I was actually surprised. Ooh, SP. Or not SP, just triple R. We'll see. Maybe it's an SP. SP Minerva? Maybe? Oh, another Minerva! Okay, I'll take it. It's not an SP, but I'll take it. Apple Witch Cider. No, Swordbreaker was an infinite rebirth. There was no Shadow Paladins in Brilliant Strike. Swordbreaker's a Shadow Paladin, so it's definitely not Swordbreaker. But you're kind of close there with that kind of guess, because the unit has the exact same amount of power as Swordbreaker. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal it. It was a grade 1 Kagero unit, and its effect was, when placed on Rearguard Circle, Soul Blast 2, draw 1 card. It is known as the Calamity Tower Wyvern. Calamity Tower Wyvern, launched in Brilliant Strike. Supposed to support Dauntless Dominant Drive Reverse. It was seen throughout the whole game into the time when Kagero was using the Legion deck known as the Cross and the N. They would run Calamity Tower Wyvern with Dragonic Perdition, Emperor, Dragonic Overlord the Great during Legion. They would use it with the Rebirth during the very end of Break Ride. And they would use it with Dauntless Dominant Reverse. So I'm very surprised that it's not in this set at all. So Calamity Tower Wyvern, the Soul Blast 2 and draw a card, is not in this release when it's supposed to be. So that's a very interesting omission. I was expecting it to be here, and because I was going to put it in my Kagero deck, but it's not in the set. So it's like, okay, well, Kagero still doesn't have any proper draw power. Although they did give them this guy. They did give them the shot, but because of that Counterblast 2, it's pretty much not going to be used. Oh wow, this thing's in here too. This is actually a extra booster card. This was from like a Fighters collection that showed up at the very end of Season 3. So this is interesting to see. So this thing's in here now, huh? Basically, Counterblast 2, discard 3 Eradicators, nuke everybody's stuff, and then if 3 or more were retired. So again, this could work against Link Joker. This is another card that is a big slap in the face to Link Joker, but you do discard 3 cards when your opponent's rearguard is retired. Yeah, so this is when this unit is retired by. And then if you blow him, if he himself dies, like from either himself, or like if you have 2 of him, you have a rearguard of him, and then he's the Vanguard and he blows himself up, then he draws a card. Or if Tempest Bolt's the Vanguard and you pop him down and he dies and you draw a card. So very interesting card. Alright, so we have 3 Jupiters now and 3 Cider. So I need 1 more Cider. 3 Jupiter is enough, but I do want playsets of both so I can start obtaining orbs. But 3 Minervas and that 1 SP Angelica, and I should be able to craft 3 triple Rs, so we only need to pull, theoretically, 1 more Genesis triple R. But the more I can pull, the better. So, the one card that I haven't seen yet is Ashley Reverse. So no Ashley Reverse as of yet. But I think I've pulled 1 of every other triple R at this point. I'm trying to think. I think I've pulled 1 Immortal Asura Kaiser. I've pulled Dauntless, Dominant, Grand. Oh, I haven't pulled Gansot Zenith. How could I forget Gansot Zenith? So no Zenith and no Ashley Reverse yet. Oh, there's an SP Ezel. Alright, so that's my 2nd Grand Ezel. And I think we have a playset of the Lion now. There's another SP Nishat, like that's the second one. So I can deconstruct those SP Nishats for orbs, but I think I'm limited on crystals for Kagero, so I can't really do a whole lot with that. And there's the final Apple Witch Cider, so we're set there. Second or third one of those, can't really remember. Oh man, okay, come on. Since I don't have a playset of anything, I don't really care what it is. Let's go. Okay, that's the one card I probably didn't really want to see, but now I have 4 of it, so... Okay. We've got a playset of Ignition Dragon. That's probably the... This and Immortal Asura Kaiser are probably the most underwhelming triple Rs in the set. This probably is the most underwhelming one, because at least Immortal Asura Kaiser completes the Kaiser deck. So, and you don't really need this card for Eradicators. So yeah, whatever. Whatever. Alright, let's go. Come on, here we go. Speaking of Asura Kaiser, we saw like the samurai thing. There's Persephone. I think that's some orbs. We'll find out at the end here. Oh, that's definitely orbs. And that's exactly what I need. I need some Genesis orbs. I need like 70 Genesis orbs. Oh, wow. Okay, that's Narukami Crystals. Narukami Crystals. Okay. That's really annoying because I finally completed my Valiant Saber Reverse. So the only thing I need to craft is Descendant. I only have 1, so we'll see. More orbs. That's interesting. It's giving me what I want, though. On the Genesis side, the gacha is giving me what I want. It's the Narukami stuff is not really what I want right now, but I'll take it, I guess. For brawlers, maybe? I don't know. Alright, and then there's Seal Dragons, and that's what we got. So we got 30 orbs and 50 Genesis crystal, or orbs. 50 crystals and 30 crystals. Did I say that backwards? Well, you guys know. So, 4 of those, and 3 of this. 4 of this now, okay. 2 of this, and I think I have an SP, so that's 3 of that. And then 2 of this guy. Wow, 5 Ignition Dragons. 5 Ignition Dragons. That's why sometimes I don't have an Excel spreadsheet on this, but I like to have an Excel spreadsheet. In my previous streams where I've done pack openings, I've kept an Excel spreadsheet to kind of showcase what gets overpulled, just to show like from probability like what ends up happening after you go over a certain number of packs. Because once you start getting more than 4 of a certain triple R, I would say once you have a playset of half of the triple Rs in the set, then you're starting to hit the law of diminishing returns, where as you continue to open packs, you're starting to see duplicates of things that you don't need anymore. So then it becomes harder and harder to get the 1 or 2 missing cards that you need. And that's the reason why the game has a crafting system. It's kind of a pity system. Oh wow, two SP Tempest Bolts. Okay, this Eradicator deck is the one that no one really cares about, unfortunately. It's a good deck. It's not bad, but it's the one deck that no one wants to play. And now I'm the guy that can play it, because it's like now I've got the full. I pulled 5 Ignition Dragons, pulled 2 SP Tempest Bolts and 2 regular Tempest Bolts. Okay, there we go. That fixes everything. SP Ganslot Zenith fixes everything. That's the one triple R that we haven't seen at all. Well, no, Ashley Reverse. I haven't seen her yet either. But 2 SP triple Rs in a set of 10, so I'm not gonna complain there. That's not bad. Dauntless Dominant. Alright, we got some Kagero. And we got gold orbs. What is this? So we have a lot of SPs of that then. But there's that Gansot Zenith. Oh man, here we go. I'm gonna have to play Liberators, guys. I'm gonna have to play Liberators now. When this unit attacks a Vanguard counterblast one, put a rear guard on the bottom of the deck, call a top card, it gets 10,000 power. When placed from the deck, when he's placed on the rear guard circle, you can return him to the deck. That would actually make him a very nice heal trigger. That makes him a very nice heal trigger, that rear guard effect. Because you can send him back. Oh man, he has to be the heal trigger now because of that. And that's okay, because you want to favor the cross ride. You don't really want to ride this first. So I guess it's okay to run like Garmor as a first Vanguard, I guess. And use this to close it out if you don't get the break ride. Very nice card. Alright, and then we got two of these. Two of these! Oh. Doing good. These are some really good pulls. This makes for a much more entertaining stream than last time. Now I just need one more Angelica, or I think one more Minerva, right? I'm at one Angelica. Oh, there we go. Ashley Reverse. Now we've seen it all. Now we've seen it all. Ashley Reverse is here. Gravity Bolt. I mean, I'll take the Narukami material because I want to craft some Descendants. Because that's the only Eradicator that I only have one of. I've got 3 Gauntlet Buster, I've got 4 Vowing Sword, I've got 4 Vowing Saber Reverse, I've got 4 Sweep Command. Every time I see those Hesperus, that's good to know, because those are the pieces I need for Genesis material. Alright, a little bit dry on this one, but we did get Ashley Reverse. So, and I think this should be still at 3. Wow, for some reason I think I've seen a lot of those. And Gravity Bolt's at 4. So we got some Anti-Link Joker stuff, and we have arguably the best reverse unit in the game. This card will stay relevant for a long time, too. Alright, come on, let's pull another Gansot Zenith and another Angelica. Or Ashley. Oh yes, come on, let's go. Balin, I think that's number 5. If I'm not mistaken, that's number 5. Or number 4. But that's definitely number 5, or maybe number 6 now. So that's good, because that means giving me materials for my Liberators. Oh, more materials for the Liberators. And the Zenith! And the Zenith! We got 3 Balins and another Zenith. Man, this game is saying something. It's saying something. It's saying that I'm supposed to be playing Liberators. Because, you know, guys, I think I've said this before when Vanguard Zero was new on one of the earlier streams. I'll say it again for the newer viewers. So back in the day, there were these, like, quizzes that you could take to determine what is your clan, you know, like what deck are you meant to play. And the first time I took the survey, my result was Gold Paladin. So I'm supposed to be Gold Paladin. So you know how in season 4 when I think it was Miwa or Naoki, I forget who it was. Basically, Kai started out using Royal Paladin Seekers, kept losing so much, finally switched over to Kagero, then actually started winning again with the Great and Perdition Dragonute, Vortex Dragonute. So he starts winning with Kagero, and then like, I think it was Miwa or Naoki, someone made a comment saying that Kagero is Kai's clan. It's the clan that resonates with him. So basically, I took that as, okay, that just means when Kai like started Vanguard, he filled out that quiz to determine what clan he was, and the result was Kagero. But then he like started out with a different clan, because I think Kai originally started with Royal Paladin, like when he was a little kid. I think, and then he gave Aichi like Last Blade and stuff like that. So supposedly, if what I'm trying to say with all of this is, if I play Gold Paladin, I'm supposed to win all the time with Gold Paladin. And if you guys watched my deck profile videos in the past, when I covered Ezel, 9-crit Ezel, I would literally luck sack crit triggers the whole time on stream when I'm playing Ezel, and just be crit. Like and they would just die. I would crit kill MLB players. This was before MLB was even nerfed. This was back in July of last year when Ezel debuted. And I was thinking, in the back of my mind, I was thinking the whole time, like, well, the quiz did say that I'm supposed to be playing Gold Paladin, and so maybe this is a sign of something here. It's trying to tell me something. And you guys, those who were in the stream yesterday, remember that when I was trying to get to Legend 20, I was getting to this horrible luck, losing. Then I decided to play Liberators, and straight up win, and then hit Legend 20 just from that one win. So, I don't know. And that was using Garmor with stand triggers, and it worked. So we'll see what happens here with Liberators. Oh, come on, Angelica, or Ashley, or maybe another Zenith. Oh, wow, Immortal Surprise, Miranda, wow. Completely unexpected triple Rs. I need both of them, though. Wow. Okay, apparently I never pulled this. I thought I did pull this. Maybe it was an SP then. Okay, well, now we definitely have seen every single triple R. So we've got 3 Miranda. I just need 1. Oh, no, I have a playset now because I have the SP. So we have 1 of this and the SP. That's good. And, oh, this was an SP one, so we only got 25. So apparently I had only 3. Okay. I overestimated 3. Well, that was what? 3, 4, 5. Well, I said 5 to 6, right? So not bad though. Not bad. 3 triple Rs. All of them were needed. Man, this is really good pack opening. What? What? No notification. No notification at all. No lightning bolt, no purple circle, just random Tempest Bolt. Man, they really want me to play Eradicators. They don't want me to go to the Liberators. They're like, don't go to the dark side. Don't contribute to the meta spam of Liberators. The proliferation of Liberators on ranked. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another one. Okay, we went from like 0 to 2 on that real quick. Oh, Sanctuary Light. I think that's my second one. Second or third. Triple R City. Look at that. They're all like the 3 of these guys. 3 of these Firehand guys. Oh, wow, okay, that's some really nice material right there. Wow, okay. 3 of him, and I have 2 SPs. So that's 5 Tempest Bolts. 5 Tempest Bolts, and I pulled 5 Ignition Dragons so far. And that is my 3rd Planetal Dragon, so we only need 1 more for Sanctuary of Light. I think this is the 4th one, so we have a playset of the new Eradicator. We have 4 of the Ezel thing now, which is good. Now we're starting to accumulate orbs, which is really needed here. Alright, we got 100 packs left. Just need to pull another Angelica or 2, and hopefully some Ashley Reverse. Oh, SP Persephone, more Apple Witch Cider, that's good. Need those orbs. More Gold Paladin material, that's good. Cancel out Zenith again? Oh man, okay guys, we only need one more. I can actually craft the last cancel out Zenith. Wow. Wow. What? Come on, Angelica. Come on, Angelica. Come on down. Come on down. Ezel Scissors, golds. I should not have told you guys that story about gold paladins. Now the game heard the gotcha RNG gods heard me. Or the RNG goddess heard me and said and now thinks that I need all the gold paladin cards. Should not have said anything. Should have kept quiet. Alright, well we got my 4th Sanctuary of Light, so that's done. SP Persephone, that's nice. 2nd Grand Ezel Scissors, and I have an SP one that we pulled. 2nd Zenith, and we have an SP. So I literally only need one more of each of them, and then we've gotten both gold paladin decks done. Day 1. No rental necessary. Still need Angelicas for Genesis. So that's why I feel like Genesis is the hardest one to build here. Because you require the 8 triple Rs. And then, what else is there? So Eradicators. My Eradicator deck is done. The gold decks are almost done. Sanctuary of Light's done as far as I know. Jewel Knights are not done. Dauntless is not done. So the 3 decks that I prioritized were Genesis, Kogero, and Royals. And interestingly enough, those are the 3 that are not done. The golds are close to being done. Eradicators are done. In fact, I just need to pull either Grand Ezel Scissors or Zenith. It doesn't matter, because whichever one I pull, I'll just craft the missing one. So I just need one of either of them to show up between now and the end of the packs. Alright, that's a lot of Genesis materials. That's going to go a long way to helping out. I think this should be at 4 now. Alright. Ordain Owl. So if I need pieces, because the pieces are probably going to be the bottleneck for me for crafting Genesis triple Rs. But we'll see. I could be wrong, because we've seen a lot of... We've opened a lot of packs, so I guess my SP rare count is probably relatively high. There's more gold material, that's good. So Angelica is a rank war. Does anybody know, is Angelica the second half of this month as a rank reward? Because if that's the case, that'll be really good. It means I can play the deck using the rental period and then just, like, you know, climb Legend or whatever the second half of the month. And also there's the event too. There's the event right now for the Genesis stuff, so... Now we're starting to... now it looks like we're starting to wind down here on the luck. Still a chance that we get like a Lightning Bolt or something, or a surprise random triple R. There was Ordain Owls. It's the second half? Okay. Because I think I need to pull one more Genesis triple R, right? Because I've got 3 Minervas right now. 3 Minervas and 1 Angelica. And I can craft 3, so I really only need to pull one more. Either one of them will be fine. I can pull an Angelica or a Minerva, and then I can craft the other 3. Oh, there we go. So we really only have maxed out one Triple R right now, and that's Twin Ignition Dragon. Okay, that Dauntless, that's good to see, because I wanted one of those. I want the reverse units. That's the second one, I think. So we have 1 Ashley and 2 Dauntless. That's orbs. Wow, that's orbs, I think. Yeah, that's orbs. That's good. That's good for Jewel Knight orbs. That's Narukami orbs. Regalia, Angelica, Late May. So Lukie. Early June. Liberator Bonds against Sub Zenith. Late June. Okay. Wow, so now we're starting to collect a lot of materials, which is good, because I'm always low on orbs. Cider. And they aren't going to be doing any clan up this month, are they? Any clan up things? I think this will probably start doing that at the end of the month, or at the end of the season. So like July, probably. Zero's Reddit has it? Okay. Yeah, because I used to use the Wikia, the Vanguard Wikia, to see like what the next rank reward schedule would be, but I think whoever was managing that page stopped updating it a long time ago. Like sometime during Season 2 last year, they stopped updating it. And I don't really follow the JP server that much because I don't play on there. So that's why it's kind of hard for me to tell what's coming and what's not coming. Okay, that's a lot of orbs. SP of this thing, that's not bad, I guess. Yeah, but this last set here that we're opening hasn't really been... This has been relatively underwhelming. This has been kind of like how most of last month's pulls were. A bunch of random gold circle... I actually did get a lot of blue circles on last month, too. Alright, come on. I just want to see like an Angelica or a Minerva at this point. So just so I know I can complete the deck day one. But if I don't pull it, it's not a big deal, because we do have the event, and I can craft 3, so it's not a horrible loss. But I hope that if I don't pull it, I'd rather pull Dauntless or Ashley at this point. One of those two are like the higher priorities here. Okay, Ezel Scissors. Alright, well that's fine, because that means that I'll just craft Gensot Zenith, and both Gold Paladin decks are done now. Oh man, okay, here we come. This is a surprise. Let's go. Miranda? That's kind of random. Now I gotta think. Is that my... Okay, that's my fourth. That's my fourth one, but I have an SP also. So that's like 5 Mirandas. So this one and Tempest Bolt are overpulled. Well, not overpulled, but they're maxed. Or I guess Twin Ignition is maxed with no SP. Tempest Bolt. Oh man, okay. Let's go. Maybe it's going to be Ashley Reverse. Ashley Reverse? I called it. Miranda into an Ashley Reverse. Oh, man. That's good. That's nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now we have 2 of these. I can craft 1. I don't have to craft any of those. That's nice. And then that's done. I have an SP. Ezel Scissors. So, Ezel is 100% done. Gensot Zenith, I believe, is also 100% done because I can craft the 4th one. And I thought I had 4 of these, but apparently the other one was an SP. So that's very nice. So we just need 1 more Ashy Reverse, and I think I need like 2 more Dauntless Dominant Reverse. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Oh, that's not what you want to see. See, this is what I mean. Once you start hitting max on triple Rs, that's when it starts getting the law of large numbers. You want it to hit law of large numbers, but law of large numbers means you have to open a lot of packs. That Ignition Dragon. That's not what I wanted to see. That was probably the worst one to pull, actually. I mean, it goes toward Crafting Descendant, I know, but I don't know, guys. That's, Alright, that's Jewel Knight Orbs. Gold Paladin Orbs. So, not bad in terms of material here, because that gives me Narukami Crystals. Genesis Orbs. So, lots of orbs. 50 Genesis Orbs. 75 Gold Paladin, and 30 Narukami Crystals. And then look at our rares. So now we're just literally just... See, this is where the law of diminishing returns is happening. Because pretty much everything I'm pulling now is getting converted. Because we're only missing certain cards, right? Like, we're missing a bunch of different triple Rs. Alright, this is the last 20 packs, so here comes 10 and then 10 after it. Alright. Have another chance at this. Please do not be Tempest Bolt or Ignition Dragon. Okay, that's too many Ezel Scissors. So, but see, this is what I mean. Now we're starting to hit Law of Diminishing Returns. This is why, typically, you don't want to open more than 300 packs. And I think on stream we're opening around 2 something, I forget. We did 89. We did 88 regular packs, and then I did what, 160 something, so 200 something packs. And I got really lucky though. So I'm sub 300 packs, and I've already completed like 3 of the decks. But typically, if you open 300 packs, you should get a good spread of cards to build a lot of the decks. Maybe not complete all the decks. You might be able to complete one deck. If you get super lucky, it really depends on the luck too, because like you guys saw, last month I opened more than 300 packs. I opened more than 300, I think I opened like 320 to 350 packs last month, and I pulled way worse than what I pulled today. So, in terms of the triple R count. So it can really depend on the luck, but with 300 packs, I was still able to play all the decks, and through the crafting materials, I was able to work around it and complete the decks throughout much of last month. Or usually, it was pretty much the first half of last month. It took me those 2 weeks, that first season, to basically complete the decks that weren't done. Like, the only deck that I was able to complete last stream was Link Joker. Chaos Breaker was done day 1. The rest of them, I had to craft a bunch of stuff. Like, Aqua Force took a while, but then it was very underwhelming during the rental period. And then, I'm trying to think, what was the other main one that I wanted to play? It was really just Aqua Force and Chaos Breaker. I can't really remember what other stuff that I wanted in there. Because I didn't finish Blau. I never finished Blau. I still don't have 2, I'm missing 2 Mon Blau Klugers. So, you know, I opened 350 packs and only pulled 2 Mon Blau Klugers. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, this is going to be the last 10. Come on, triple R. Yes, end it on a triple R. Come on, Angelica. Or Minerva. Or Dauntless Dominant Reverse, I'll take him too. Or Ashley. Well, I'd rather take Dauntless because I think I only have 2 of them. Oh, Minerva. We got her, guys. We got her, boys. It's all done. It's all good. 4th Minerva. No SP Minerva, though, but it's good. Paladin. Okay. Number 4. Very last set of 10. Very last set of 10. I said I was going to build Genesis day 1. I built them day 1. There we go. And we opened 200 something packs to do it. And got a ton of crafting material. This is by far one of the best pack openings I've ever done on stream. Period. I think the only other one that was equally good was either the one where Ezel debuted, or the one that had Shadow Paladin's debut way back in like last year. All right, so let's go and look at all the stuff that we can craft now to complete all these decks. I'm gonna build all these decks on stream right now. Shin has some stuff to give us here. Okay, all this random stuff, I'll take all of it. Alright. Oh, there's new story. Because Gansa's Zenith sleeves are there. There's a new story. Are there new characters? Are there new character skins? Well, I mean, is there like... Oh, okay, so Link, Joker, Leon. That's random. Why did they never change Leon's outfit in this game? He's supposed to wear like a blue outfit in Season 3, not the white. This is the Season 2 outfit. That's super lazy. Alright, let's get, see what we got here. There's new challenge fights, too. We got lots of new cards. Alright, we gotta change that. That 4th Minerva is perfect because it gives me this. There you go. That's how you do it. We're gonna bring this Genesis win count from 47 wins. We currently only have 47 wins with Genesis. That's mostly off of the Fortuna deck. And I guess I played the Artemis deck a little bit, but I only really did like 10 wins with that deck. But the Fortuna deck carried it almost to 50. But now with the Regalias here, they basically... Misaki like phoned up the Genesis HQ and was like, hey, we need to call in Special Forces. Chaos Burger Dragon is causing a lot of trouble here, and Blau is a troll, so I need some backup. Basically, it's that scene from Dragon Ball Z where Frieza calls the Ginyu Force. Ginyu Force comes in. Ginyu Force is basically the Regalias in this game, so they're coming in. They're gonna like super like obliterate all these random riff-raff scrubs, whatever you want to call them. Genesis, we're gonna take Genesis up to 100 wins this month, guaranteed. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do the let's not do the character fight yet. We don't need to do character fights. Let's go and build these decks. That's what people want to see. All right. So first deck, top priority, Genesis. Let's go. Now I need to get those Minerva sleeves. So the new starter is Battle Maiden Ameno Huakari. So when this unit boosts, Soul Charge 1. So this is Cinnamon is actually really, really good though, because she doesn't Soul Charge triggers, but she's a one-time use. Like she goes in the Soul and then Soul Charges 2 things that are not triggers and returns any triggers. But I don't know, I'm gonna try the new one. I always try the new stuff out. Yeah, that's not... So Ameno Huakari is the new starter, and that's the one that they recommend. And then for the grade 1s, this is changing. And we're either gonna not run it at all, and we're gonna run... Where's Cider? There she is. We're either gonna run 4 Cider, and wait, 4... Why is this... Oh, that. So I'm thinking 4 and 1 Valencia, or no Valencia and 1 Ordain Owl. But I think I'll just keep the 1 Valencia for now. Alright, and then for the grade 2 lineup, we don't run Callaway anymore. We don't even run this anymore. It's going to be 3 or maybe 4 Hesperus and like 3 Jupiters. I'm thinking this, and maybe like only 2 of this and 4 of this. I'm thinking this kind of lineup. We'll see. I'll test it out. If I have trouble with running into the Soul, then I have to put a 3rd Grappa in. I'll have to probably drop a Jupiter. And obviously this is going to change. So Yada's gone. Metis is gone. Iwanaga Hime can probably stay at 1. So it's going to be 1 Angelica, 4 Minerva. Let me see. We have enough materials now. So look at how my materials grew. I got a lot of orbs. 881 orbs. I had saved 500. I had like 500 something orbs. So we gained like over 300 orbs here. From opening those packs, and I had like 700 pieces, and now we're at 1900, so I can craft all the ones I need here. I don't know what's going on with this. Connecting. Okay, not sure what happened here. There we go. Alright, so let's just craft the 1 for now, because she's a rank reward, but I don't want to have to wait for the card, so let me think. I could just leave it like this for now, but then we're going to have to run 2 rentals. We'll see. And then, for the trigger lineup, you want probably something like this. 4 heals, 5 draws, 4 criticals, or maybe 5 criticals. Not sure. Actually, also Persephone. Let me see. This is not really needed. I feel like Iwanaga Hime can be a nice final turn push card as well. Let's see. When Minerva attacks, I want to crit, so that's why I don't want Minerva to be the critical. And I think that's basically it. Like, this is probably the lineup that I would go with. So we'll see. I might just go ahead and craft those 2 Angelicas. Yeah, let's just go ahead and craft those 2 Angelicas. Doesn't really matter to me. So now what I'll do is, as I do the event, if we get the rewards, I'll just, you know, get them as materials or whatever. Alright, so that's done. Alright, let's look at the other decks. So Liberators definitely got a lot of changes. Now, I'm not sure if I should change the starter from Garmor's starter. This is the Ezel starter. This is the... This starter is actually good, but the thing is, there's so many ways to get Blaster Blade with Zenith and Ganslot, so that you don't really need this. I kind of think that this starter is still probably better, especially because I'm probably going to keep running Garmor. But what changes here is we need to put in this guy at 4 copies. So I'm not sure. Maybe we don't run Bruno anymore, or Bruno hits numbers though. Josephus can Soul Blast and draw. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say how to do this. Either, I guess, 2 Josephus and 3 of this Bargle? I'm not sure how to do the grade 1 lineup. Alright, and then the grade 2 lineup, we have that new... That's not new, I don't think. I know there's oh, I only have one of this guy. That guy's actually pretty good to search that Ganslot though. I don't think I really need to change much here for the grade 2 lineup. I mean, they did get this guy, which is pretty decent, because you're going to be calling Blaster Blade a lot, so you could potentially run this guy. S-Crad's still pretty good. I only have 3 S-Crad. I could craft a 4th one now, though, but I'm going to need Ganslot. It's hard to say, guys. I kind of want to I still like the idea of Alfred being used as a rear guard. Okay, so that's done. Trigger lineup. Do you guys think stands are needed, or should we just do all draws? 4 stand. Wait, why is this like this? Oh, he should be the heal, that's right. Zenith is a really good heal because he can go back in the deck. So, I guess this is good. Garmor is better than Alfred as a Vanguard, so because he can help protect you from Narukami or Kagero, or even Revengers, Blaster Blade, Blaster Dark, and Blaster Blade Liberator in the mirror match. They can't retire your stuff. Grand Ezel Scissors as number 13 might be an okay choice, but I might just run the 1 Alfred, to be honest. I'm just gonna run the 1 Alfred. Let's draw. Alright, so I'll probably just keep it like this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Because the deck still kind of focuses on Garmor in the mid game, like if you have to open up with Garmor as the main Vanguard at first, that's not too bad. I know Ballin at 4 is necessary though. I'm not sure if I'm doing the grade 1 lineup right. I wonder if Bruno should be used. Because, you know what? I think Bruno might actually be needed. In fact, I think Bargle might be kind of not necessary because you call a unit at rest. 3 Bruno, 2 Josephus, or maybe no Josephus, and instead of Josephus I would run Marin. It's hard to say. It's really, honestly, it's hard to say, but the thing is, nothing in this deck uses Soul Blast, so I feel like using Josephus for the Soul Blast target is actually good. I'll try this lineup. We'll see. If Bargle, Liberator... If I feel like I'm having trouble with field presence, then I'll probably put Bargle, Liberator back in. But... yeah, I think this is probably fine. No 10k vanillas, though, so... But you're going to be calling a lot of Blaster Blades. So this guy with Bruno can hit some pretty good numbers. So, yeah, that can hit over cross rides and stuff. Because Bruno will be 10, and this will be 14. So that's 24. So that hits over a cross ride. So and there's a lot of reverse decks that are cross ride based now. So, or actually all of them are. So I feel like that's a pretty solid lineup. We have 3 12Ks, 3 S-Crad. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So Liberators are done day 1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anselm clocked in. Oh, you clocked out for lunch? Yeah, you missed it, man. You missed some of the most insane pulls. Like, I had way better luck compared to last month. It was triple R circle, triple R circle. We had like 5 triple R circles in the first, like the first 50 packs were all triple R circles. And then we started getting gold circles, and then just kind of dwindled down. Went back up in the middle there. Pulled way too many Tempest Bolts and Ignition Dragons. I pulled like 6 Ignition Dragons and 2 SP Tempest Bolts and 3 normal Tempest Bolts. So Eradicators are definitely done without even trying. And then here I pulled Gansot Zeniths. I had to craft 1 Gansot Zenith, but this deck is done. Grand Ezel's done also. I have to build him. And then Minerva is done. Pulled the 4th one on the very last pack. So that was pretty epic. Pretty epic stuff. This was probably one of the best pack opening streams in a long time. Alright, so let's go, and that reminded me something. We need to go get the character skins. So we got new skins here. We need to go get the reverse guys. Alright, unfortunately, Ashley Reverse is a deck that will have to use rental pieces. So 353. So I think I had, let me see. I can figure out how many packs we opened on stream from this number. Minus 84. We opened 269 packs on stream today. That was the number that we opened. So I want these what is this? So this is 200. So you get the sleeves, you get 2 sets of sleeves, and you get what is this? Break the Chains of Darkness. So this is if you're going Grand Ezel, this is your banner. Just FYI. And if you're playing Grand Ezel, this is your character skin. FYI, you shouldn't be using the IG skin. And then Takuto, fake Takuto, reverse Takuto. I always call him fake Takuto. But anyway, he is Link Joker. He's the Link Joker, another Link Joker skin. So we're gonna grab this. It's a lot of stuff though. And then now we're gonna get, obviously, we gotta get Corrin Reverse. If we're gonna be running those Ashley Reverse, we gotta be running Corrin Reverse as the skin. And get that. And last but not least, we're gonna get Miwa Reverse. Because if you're running Dauntless, Dominant, Drive, Reverse, you gotta be running Miwa Reverse as the skin. Otherwise, you aren't doing the deck justice without these skins. Alright, so we got all the skins. Now let's go and build these decks. So first things first, she needs to reveal her true colors. And I guess we can change the sleeve to the character. Although Ashley's sleeves are actually relevant though. I'm just gonna put these because they're new. For now, eventually, if there are Ashley Reverse sleeves, and I think there are, this season I think it's Ashley and Dauntless. Ashley Reverse and Dauntless Reverse are the Legend 3 and Legend 5 rewards, so once I get those, I'm gonna swap these skins out, or the sleeves out. So Miwa goes Reverse. And we're gonna have the Miwa Reverse sleeves. And let's build his deck. We'll go back and get Ashley Reverse Setter after this. Alright, so Sadai. Sadai is a starter that came out in Brilliant Strike, and it was relevant all throughout Legion. This was the preferred starter for much of Legion. Now, obviously you can still run Conroe. The reason why Conroe, I mean, I might just run Conroe, but the thing is, back in the day, this starter was, I think it was banned, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this was banned, so, yeah. I mean, it's still probably better to run him over Sadai. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna run Conroe. Just run Conroe. But you can run Sadai. He's not bad. He gives you more retire. The thing is, random priority. Why does it have to be random? See, that just kind of hurts the card. They need to stop doing that. The stupid random retire thing is bad. Alright, all these grade 1s are gone. I'm probably going to run Gojos in here. I have one Novell, so I'll probably run that one Novell as like a final turn, you can't 6 damage heal on me sort of thing. But I'm not going to run any of the Novell support. It's not really needed. So we're just going to run Gojos 3. Let me see, what else was in here? I know I want the things that can retire. What does this do? Oh, that's Novell's thing. Yeah, I thought there was a... Where's the grade 1 10k attacker for Dauntless? Because I'm kind of leaning toward... Yeah, right here. Might just run a couple of these. Like 3 of those, 3 Gojos. And then Kimnara or something. I'm not sure what to put. Well, the thing is the Vanguard does a lot retiring, so... Airmo? No, because you're not Persona Blast based, so you don't really need that. Maybe 4 Gojo. Heat Nail Salamander is kind of trash right now. Bar is an okay choice as well. Bar doesn't really do anything to hit numbers. Maybe Seal Dragon Kersey? Like 2 of this and maybe 4 Gojo? I don't know. This is kind of hard to choose. I'm just going to run 4 of this guy then. Yeah, I'll just keep that variety. Because Gojo, if you rest Gojo, then you can't use him as a booster. Whereas if you use his effect, you can still use him as a booster. So it's good to have a little bit of variety there. That's what I'm going to do. So Corduroy, we're not going to run him anymore. We're not running the Seal Dragons, obviously, since it's Meeble Reverse. And this is a Dauntless deck. So all these Seal Dragons need to go. The Blockade, you could run him too, but I'm just going to go ahead and run the 1 Novell. I'm going to craft the 3rd one here. So I'm short 1, I need 1 more. We'll have to craft it throughout this month to complete it, but to make the deck done or playable. And then I'll probably run this as number 13. But I don't know. You guys think this even worth running this, or should I just run like 1 Blockade? And where's Overlord? Where's that old Overlord? Man, I didn't realize how many cards they have. So, draw, 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 heal. No, not heal. Draw, heal. I guess this. It's either going to be run Blockade or run Novell. They get 6 damage heal off of Blockade, though. And this is a big 13k. You can't call this down to a Rearguard Circle, though, unless you're on grade 4. So, I don't know. I'll just keep it at 1. You can't use that because I don't have enough of them. How about the N? Why would I run the N? Why would I run the N in a Dauntless Dominant deck? I mean, no, I'm not gonna run the N because I'm not building the deck to be about the N. Like, you can do the N in here, but I feel like this as a rearguard is still more reliable than the N. And the thing is, you have Dauntless for your restand. When you break right, you'll either break right Dauntless on Dauntless, or you'll go into Dauntless Dominant Reverse and do his restand. So this deck is more about controlling and nuking the opponent's field and killing a lot of their stuff easily. So no, we're not going to run the end in here. That's not what this deck's about. Streaking, also, I don't really feel like he's really needed either. Run Berserks, and I guess this thing, get rid of Streaking. Don't even run Streaking. Well, I guess I can run 1. Yeah, I can run 1 Streaking. You basically want to retire your opponent's stuff. You would run Novell instead of Overlord. I don't have 4 Novells. I only have 1 Novell. So that's why. And I'm going to focus on crafting this. I just crafted 1, so I just need to craft 1 more. So, now, if this was not random, I would probably run this as my starter, but because it's random, we're running Conroe. If I wanted to do the Streaking thing, maybe I'll just do this, actually, guys. I'll do that. That doesn't seem too bad. Do they have any grade 1 that gains power when a unit is retired? If the opponent has a grade 2, they have a 9k booster, so 9 and 12. That could be decent, actually. I'll probably try that guy out. Yeah, I'll try 2 of this, because I'm running a lot of the 12k attacker, and if the opponent has a grade 2... Well, no, it won't work. It won't work, because you have to run over the grade 2 anyway. As soon as they lose the grade 2, this thing loses the power boost. So it's not good enough as a booster. You're talking about Kimnara, right? This guy, to retire something. Put into the soul. See, I was gonna use this. Oh, yeah. Good call. Dragon Priestess, this thing. Joka. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna run. Good call on that. I'm gonna run 3 of those. Like in my Vowing Saber reverse deck. Alright, so I'm gonna do the 3-3-3. I like 3-3-3 in the grade 1 lineup. When I say 3-3-3, it means 4 PGs and 3 of the other 3 grade 1s. I'm also doing 3-3-3 in my grade 2 lineup. I feel like the 12k, I could do like 4 Bellicosity. I might do 4 Bellicosity actually, and 3 of this and 4 of this. But I don't know, because the deck doesn't seem like it's going to be too Counterblast heavy. I can't do Novelle's Persona Blast. Really, the only thing that's going to Persona Blast is Overlord. Dauntless Dominant is buffed. He doesn't have to Counterblast 1 anymore, so that's really good. It's just going to be Berserk. Berserk and Overlord are the only things that Counterblast, so maybe I don't really need that many of those, and I'd rather do the 4 of that then. So, yeah, or maybe even, yeah. Yeah, I'll do this. This looks like a pretty solid lineup. It's pretty balanced. I wish I had more Novelle. If I had a playset of Novelles, I would definitely run more Novelles, but I only have 1, so it might not even be worth running, to be honest. I might want to just drop it for the 1 blockade, you know, but it's not bad, you know, like you can just go into it, and then they have, it's very situational though. But I'll just run this. So this is the deck. So unfortunately this deck is not completed, even with the crafting. I crafted 1 unit. So let's build Jewel Knights now. So Jewel Knights, they did not get a new starter. In fact, Helios actually was supposed to be released in Brilliant Strike. This card should have never debuted with the clan, because Tiffany was supposed to be the starter up until today. But because Helios was released early, Helios remains the starter. Alright, and then the grade 1 lineup, we do have remove an Ashley from your drop zone to have one of your Ashley get 5,000. That could be worth running. I wonder though if the self-damagers are still better though. Now, the main thing that changes is this is gone. And Miranda replaces Blaster Blade. And Ganslot is also gone at long last, surprisingly enough. And we run 4 Ashley Reverse. I need to craft... Ooh, we're so close. We're so close. We need literally 11 orbs to finish this deck. I didn't realize I had 300 crystals. Alright, we'll be able to finish this weekend, though. Now I know exactly where the rest of my character fights are going to go today. Or at least most of them. That's very good to know. That means I've finished Ashley Reverse today. And that means the only deck, really, I think is Dauntless Dominant is the one that I wanted to play. I wasn't able to finish, but I'll be able to play it for the most part, because 3 copies is not bad. Alright, and then... what really boils down to is... Do I keep Julia, or do I swap it for Camille? Now, because Camille has a rearguard effect, we're going to go with Camille. Did I really only ever have 2 of this? Wow, okay, so I did have to climb Legend back then. That was actually when I still actually attempted to climb Legend competitively. Alright, and then for the trigger lineup, Salome's the heal, because she's the one you don't care about anymore. And then Ashley... This is kind of... I guess this can be the critical. Yeah. I guess that's okay. Yeah. You don't have to run the criticals. But I like the idea of checking criticals because you superior call so much from your deck. You're going to plus to your hand with Miranda, and you're going to superior call Jewel Knights from the Break Right effect, from Ashley Reverse's effect. Basically, with this also, you plus so much that you... I just realized I only have 2 of those, but that's fine. Because Miranda is also a strong attacker. So, I really don't think I need to change anything else. That's basically it, just those 2 cards, and everything else stays the same. Camille also was added. So, Miranda, Ashley Reverse, and Camille, all 3 of them are in the deck now. But, I feel like the self-damagers are fine, because if you go... If you have to go early into Salome, you can critical pressure them. If you have to go early into Ashley Reverse, you can turn her limit break on early and, you know, start blowing up their stuff and superior calling. So I feel like it's still a relevant way to run the deck. Yeah, so that's what I would do. This is the build. Jewel Knights, day 1, completed. Steel Dragons, not so much. So those are the 4 main decks. I guess we'll move her down here. So Genesis, Liberators, Jewel Knights, and this is not Steel Dragons. DDDR. Dauntless Dominant Drive Reverse. What else? Asura Kaiser. Should I even bother building that deck? I guess I'll build to show you guys that. Oh no, we gotta upgrade the Eradicators. But then Naoki Reverse won't be Naoki Reverse anymore. I'm gonna build I'll build 2 new ones just to showcase them. I have to build Eradicators because I pulled so many of them. It would not do the gacha justice. It'll give me really bad luck next time. So they did not get a new starter from what I remember. So this is not, yeah. So I guess they run Lynchu again. You know, you could run this guy though with... You know what? I'm gonna try Sweep Command with these new Eradicators to see how that goes. 4 of this. 4 of this. And then, I think 2 of these. And 3 of these? Something like that? Maybe I need to run Caster? I don't know. Alright, and then Lorenz Forest Dragon is supposed to be in here. Now, this is a card that's supposed to be released in Brilliant Strike. For some reason, they released it early. So it's been around for a while. You gotta run Suisei because he's your main, like, secret sauce. And then I guess 2 of these because I only have 2 of those. But now, with all these orbs, I can actually... Wow, I only have that many orbs? I really only have 100 orbs? Well, that means I really hit rock bottom with them and didn't have any materials at all. And then Zoitin for the countercharging. Lorenz Force for the retire opponents at random. Suisei for retiring. So yeah, I would do that. That's Vermilion. Alright, that's the grade 2 line. And the grade 3, we're gonna run 4 Twin Ignition, 4 Tempest Bolts, and then 4 Sweep Commands, and 1 Descendant. Sweep Commands the heal, and then everything else is draw. Right? I think that's the right way to build this deck. Actually, hold on. If Sweep Commands the heal, then we're gonna run Zoitin, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna run Zoitin. Because otherwise, I would have to run... Well, hold on. We can still do this. We can still make it work. We just have to change trigger lineup. This guy becomes the heal, this becomes a draw. There we go. Alright, so we can do it that way. So Tempest Bolt is the heal, because he's the one you don't really need in the opening hand. If I didn't have Descendant, I would run this at 1 copy, but because I have Descendant, and I only have 1 Descendant, I don't have enough material. Wow, even after all those Narukami, so that means I pulled two extra triple Rs, because I had 1 crystal. Now I have 61 crystals, which means I pulled 2 extra triple Rs from these pack openings, and I literally had like no orbs at all. So I accumulated 100 orbs from basically all the pack openings today. So interesting. Still not enough to craft another Descendant though. But that's the new. This is the new Eradicator deck. So this is the one that if you don't want to run Naoki Reverse, you can run regular Naoki. I don't. Are there Descendant sleeves? Or, oh, there's yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go Descendant sleeves, even though I only have 1 Descendant. Even though he actually never ran Descendant. That's not his card, that's Kai's, but whatever. Wait, oh no, they're Soup Command sleeves. I'm pretty sure they're Soup Command sleeves. I'd rather have the Steve sleeves, because those are better. It fits the deck better, because we at least have the Soup Command starter, so yeah, that's another deck. And then I guess the last one we'll build here on stream, before we end the stream, is going to be the Nova Grappler one. So Asura Kaiser finally has a completed deck. And for the starter, you can run either Perfect Riser. That has a Beast Duty, so you wouldn't run that. I don't think there's a new starter. Yeah, there's no new starter, so I guess you would run this. And then the Samurai, when your unit stands. Okay, so you'd run, yeah, Riser. Oh, not, yeah, you'd run just the Riser starter, and then you run these. It's Blau. That requires Blau. Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't run these. I don't like those. I want these. Yeah. Alright, 2 of these. I guess you know what you could run? You could run the Death Army. You could run Death Army with a Asura Kaiser, because it's not bad at all. So I guess 3 of those, yeah, that thing. 3 Death Army. Maybe 4 Death Army. I'd rather run 4. Alright, and then 4 of this. So this thing's basically when your unit stands during your battle phase. If your Vanguard is Asura, this unit gets 3,000. Alright, so you're just gonna run a bunch of those. You're probably gonna run the 10k. You can run this. That thing's surprisingly good. And then to troll them, you would run this thing. This thing can attack the unit's back row. So this is one of the few units in the game that can kill the opponent's starter, but only as the Vanguard. You know what? I'm probably just gonna run these Death Army ladies. And then Immortal Asura Kaiser, which I don't think I have material to craft, but we're kind of close. And now, because of the nerf, I guess you could run this in here. And then you have to run the OG Asura, which I do have 4. Okay, so I do have a tournament one, luckily for me. I completely forgot about that. Alright, and then the last grade 3 would probably be maybe 1 Deadliest? No, because I don't have enough Beast Deities to discard for that. I'm thinking this. Oh, no, this. You run that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's going to be the lineup. You can stand a bunch of stuff. So basically, these are draws. This is a heal. In fact, you know, I'm starting to think you don't... Hold on, I'm going to redo this. So, I want something... I don't want to run the break ride, actually. I don't think it's needed. We're going to run this thing at 4. And I guess we could run a Luminal. Carmeless 2, stand 2 of your Beast Deity rear guards. No, that's Beast Deity. I guess this guy then. There we go. That's kind of what I think how it should be run. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's get some Kiraras in here. Where's Kirara at? 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 4 criticals. Because the deck has inherent stand. Because I'm throwing a bunch of Kiraras in here. This guy... Okay, this guy does use Counterblast too, though. And they don't... Oh, they do have countercharging. So, you know what? Probably want to run 2 of this. And maybe only 3 of this. And run... Played all mechanic. Kind of hard to say. Death Army guy is pretty good though. Alright, we'll run 3 unflippers. 3 unflippers so I can run my critical triggers. And I have like Kiraras for extra draw. So I think this is good. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be 9 draw actually. Probably just 9 draw. And then, if we were to do 9 draw, you still have a lot of stands. So actually, let's do that. Can he use stand himself? Stand this unit and a rear at the end of the battle. Oh, yeah. That's why I wanted criticals. I wanted criticals because, in fact, this will be the critical. The reason why I want criticals, for those wondering, is because Immortal Asura Kaiser is a restanding Vanguard that doesn't have to hit. So kind of like Spectral Duke, kind of like Minerva, in those type of scenarios, critical triggers can work in your favor because they either outright kill the opponent or force them to use PGs when they don't want to, and then you just swing again, and then you'll either kill them on the second attack. And because you restand a lot of stuff, I think the criticals goes a long way to push the offensive pressure. So we run Kirara, we run 1 of these. In fact, I guess I might run 2 of these for the draw. Yeah, I guess, I don't know if the Death Army guy is even needed, actually. But you do want 2 of those. And then maybe, instead of this... Claydol Mechanic? But then I don't know, because am I going to over restand? That's what I'm wondering. I got 4 unflippers, and then I have 4 Kiraras, 4 extra draws. So I think that's good. This will be an interesting deck to try out, because this is one that I have very, very little experience with. But there's your... It should actually be that skin. We'll just make it this one. The Death Army skin. And then I think I don't have any Asura Kaiser, because that's like clan level 40. Or whatever. And I know I don't have any of that stuff, so... I'm gonna have to go with, I don't know, these. Confuse them. They won't understand what's going on when they see this deck. But okay, that's basically it. So, out of the new decks, 1 Eradicators, Liberators, this, and Jewel Knights. I completed 4 out of the 6. So I'm missing 1 Dauntless Reverse and 2 Immortal Asura Kaisers. But we basically got everything else. This I'll craft later today. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this stream. This was a very good day, actually. Very, very good day. Completed the Genesis deck that I wanted, day 1. And we'll see how it goes. We'll do a stream later on showcasing all these decks on Ranked Play sometime throughout this week. Probably going to be either later today or it'll be tomorrow for the stream that showcases these decks in action. But hope you guys enjoyed this content. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.